Shannon. Right, can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay?
You're in the way of the TV.
You can't understand it. It's his English accent if you can't understand him.
Yeah, there's no heckling allowed because my security, there they are at the back. They'll have you straight out of the door. Okay. So, I am the Brit Comedy Doc, and I'm the Brit Comedy Doc because I'm a doctor by profession, I'm a clinical dementia specialist and a general psych, but I am moving away from all that and moving into comedy as a career. And I've got a few shows lined up. I'm going to be performing in Canada next weekend in Burlington, and then I'm over in Prescott in December and Chino Valley in December and Phoenix in November. I've done the 10p improv, I've done the stand-up live in Phoenix, done the improv a couple of times, and so really I thought what I could do today to kind of earn my my cup of tea and stuff is do a little set about me, because we all have interesting lives, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, and I was born in England. And
Really?
My life started when I was born, Shannon. I was a baby at the time, and immediately my father knew that the profession I was going to enter was comedy. And this is how he knew that. When the doctor handed me to him, and he looked at it, he said, "This has got to be a joke, yeah?" At the age of 2, my father took me to one side and left me there. At 16, he said to me, "Son, come and sit down. I want to show you some pictures of why you should always wear a condom during sexy time." It wasn't until we got to page 5 that I realised all the pictures were of me. For the rest of his life, he spent the rest of his life looking for loopholes in my birth certificate. And talk about poor, you know, I was born in the north of England and we were very, very poor. In fact, so poor that we had to cut cornflake packets in half and wear them as shoes. Burglars would break into our house and absolutely leave things for us. Beggars would come up to me in the street and give me money. Yeah, amazing. And the house was so small. When you put the key in the front door lock to unlock it, it cracked the bedroom window. Smaller than that even, if you wanted to talk to yourself, you had to go outside in order to reply. And so, you know, go into comedy, just to earn the luxuries in life, like bread and shoes. That's what comedy does for you. And poverty follows me around to this day. I am so poor. I'm so far behind with my mortgage arrears, Shannon, that the arrears letters are being written in Latin. That's how far I am behind with my arrears. So poor. Vultures are following me on Twitter. That's how poor I am. It's terrible, honestly. It doesn't get any better. And what about my parents? They're both Irish. You know, they were born in Ireland. And I'll tell you a little story about my mother. Only a little woman, 4'10". Always had to stand on a pair of step ladders in order to open a can of beans. That's how small she was. And at the age of 89, true story this, at 89 she got arrested for shoplifting. Shoplifting, Shannon, at 89! Can you believe that? That's amazing! She was in front of the judge and he said, "Madam, what did you steal? How many were there? And why did you steal them?" And she said, "Well, to be honest, Judge, I'd be taking a can of peaches. And in the can of peaches were 6 peaches. And I took them because I was hungry." He looked down at her and he said, "Okay, madam, I'm sentencing you to 6 days in prison. 1 day for every peach in that can. As quick as a flash, my father stood up at the back of the court and shouted, "Judge, she stole a giant can of peas as well." That's how they were. That's what hurts. And there was one day, my father, who was quite grumpy, he was sat watching television quite late at night, and there's a loud bang on the door. So he got up and he took his steps off and walked up to it. He opened it. There's a big burly police officer standing there. And he showed him a picture and he said, "Is this your wife?" "To be sure, that's her." He said, "Well, I'm afraid it looks as though she's been hit by a bus." He said, "To be sure, but she's got a lovely personality."